What's up, fam? Here we are, Street Lawyer Podcast. As you can see, this is the Miami edition, but same shit. So, who do I have here with me today? One badass motherfucker. Okay, he's the most feared trainer in Miami, and Miami's full of feared trainers. And his story's amazing, and hopefully he's going to motivate you to, if nothing else, go to the fucking gym. No, I'm kidding, but here we are. Sean.
My guy.
What's up, bro?
Appreciate you.
Damn. Freaking Sean Casey, man.
Yeah.
Damn. So, what's up, man? We're in Miami. This is your town, huh?
Yeah, that's me.
Born and raised?
You too, Kenny.
Me too, bro. I got
Down
the Kendo shirt.
Southwest.
My Kendo's. That's right.
Miami-Dade.
See, people don't understand. They think, Miami, the Brickell and the South Beach. No. Down south.
Yeah.
South Dade.
It's home.
That's home. Man, that's funny that we just connected on that. Because everybody, when I meet from Miami, they're from the other part of Miami.
Yeah. No, it's just a little secret world down there. It's
popping,
though.
So what's this Raw? What is Raw 305?
Raw 305 is just like a lifestyle. Just every day you get up, do a little better, put some work in. It's a gym place, but it's just about getting up, putting that work in.
Putting work in every day.
Every day.
What kind of work?
On yourself, but like with us, it starts with the fitness. So it's, go move some heavy weight, challenge yourself, just get a little stronger, get a little better, move your body, and just go.
Because fitness is like the best place to start with self-improvement because it's so sort of like the results are so trackable, right? So like, what are you going to say? I want to improve myself. Let me study philosophy.
Yeah, I mean, there's a time and place for that too.
Right, but you can't sort of empirically see results. One after the other, and then you feel it so much.
Facts, you feel it, yeah, you really feel it, yeah.
And here's the one thing about working out. If someone says, I want to be rich, there's people who try their hardest every day, grow up to be old men and never get rich. Because somebody else has to give you the money somehow. A business, a person, whatever. But your body doesn't require that. That's just you.
Yeah. You put the work in it, you get what you give. You know what I mean? Like that's why you can't cheat it, and you.
Right. There's no cheating.
People get rich doing some grimy, slimy shit.
That's true. That's true.
Working out, you can't cheat it.
No shortcuts, man.
You can't cheat it.
So, why are you? And don't deny it. Why are you so feared as a trainer?
Like the intensity. You know what I mean? Like just no slacking, no room for error. Just hold you to absolutely every little thing. We can get loud too, you know what I mean? Like push you a little bit, talk a little shit, you know what I mean? Make you uncomfortable. But it's just to push you and make you better. But like I'm gonna hold you to that. Like
you got a whole thing.
I'm gonna hold you to that shit, yeah.
But that's because you weren't always a trainer.
Yeah.
Now you are a personal trainer, right? And you have your own fitness company?
Gym.
Your own gym?
Yeah. It's right down the street.
Is that the Raw gym?
Raw 305. Yeah.
That you walked over here?
18 in Biscayne, yeah.
That was a couple miles away, though.
It's probably like 2 miles, maybe.
Okay.
You gotta get those steps in, man.
You gotta get those. So
stay active.
You worry about steps? But you're at the gym all the time. Fucking, why would you even think about steps?
Because steps is just, you walk. You gotta walk. You gotta keep moving. You know what I mean? It's not just about the weights. You gotta move your body all the time. And walking's it's just like where you clear your head, you think, you get out. It's like, what else you can do? Sit on the couch, watch TV?
Right.
You can't work out all day, but you can go on like a hour workout, hour walk, another hour walk. You know what I mean? You get to see different shit.
Yeah.
You listen to podcasts, books.
Listen to podcasts?
Yeah, sometimes.
So maybe hopefully somebody will go on a walk and listen to us one day,
you feel me? Like, you pick up information, just seeing different things, being outside, moving your body.
Yeah.
Like, it just makes you feel good. Because if not, I'll probably go do some dumb shit. So it's like, go to happy hour, drink some, or go on a walk, and at least I'm improving myself. I mean, I could walk, I take like 20, 30,000 steps a day, so I walk all day. Like, if I ain't got nothing to do, I'm gonna walk.
You always want to improve yourself. You want everybody to improve themselves. Where did this come from?
Once you start doing it yourself, it's like you get addicted to it, and you know how good it feels. And then especially because I never used to want to improve myself, and that feels like shit. So when you start improving yourself, you start feeling better. It's almost like you got like the secret to the universe, and you're like, yo, you want to feel better, dog? Go ahead and move.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel better. You start doing better. You're looking better. So it's like I just want everybody to feel good too. So it's like, yo, I got the secret. It's not that bitch of a secret, but
it's really not a secret. I guess it's like when you reveal the secret to yourself.
Everybody want to spend all that money on this and that and pills and books and seminars. It's like, bro, just go do it.
Well, you know what I always say? I always say if somebody was just getting started, like you know, I was a lawyer, and I got a lot of friends who are married, kids.
My dad was a lawyer.
Oh yeah, what kind?
Litigation.
Litigation. Shit, that's tough.
Yeah.
But these guys are married. They got that shit. What do I do? What do I do? I go to gym. I say they have those classes, the F45, the Orange Theory, and all that shit. Where you go in there, do they suck? Okay. So this is what I want to get into. All right. So, but I said for somebody who's never worked out, go to the gym. Go to the gym. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I go to those kind of classes 5 days a week for 2 months and come back to me. It's just a way to start.
You might get hurt.
They might get hurt.
And those
but
classes,
why? What are those classes? You talk to me because
it's just exercise selection. Like they gonna have you do shit's popping.
Woo! Yeah, right. Very Miami-ish.
Right on cue.
Yeah.
But yeah, exercise selection. They making you do exercises that require a lot of skill. So it's easy to get hurt, and then you can't do a lot of output. So if you're not doing a lot of output, you're not building muscle, and you're just kind of like learning a dance routine and just cardio. So it's like a lot of people go to those classes for years, and then they never really. That's why you never see them get like that. Like they look pretty good.
Right. Exactly.
They look good, but they're not doing the right things. It's like in school they teach you the
wrong shit. But when I take an occasional one of those classes, like I get a badass workout.
Yeah, you get a dope workout.
So I'm like, how is everybody not jacked as fuck?
It's just conditioning because you got to lift the right amount of weight. And the right amount of sets and the right amount of reps, or else you're not going to do enough. It's not worth it. You know what I mean?
So you're
moving too fast, and you're doing exercises like a lot of free weight stuff, a lot of movement. Like if you're moving, you can't move a lot of weight. You can't move a lot of weight, then you're not going to build muscle. You know what I mean? You're going to plateau easily.
Okay, you're just moving around there like
you just cardio. It's like doing
cardio.
Yeah, high intensity cardio, which is awful for you with weight because of the impact on your body. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's almost like a double-edged sword. That's why I made the gym and the classes how we made them. Because like I feel bad for people. They go into these gyms and these classes where they think like, oh man, they know what they're doing, and they don't.
They don't.
And it's like you spending all this money, you're taking an hour out your day, probably more with traffic. You're getting people yell at you. You sweating, you hurting, you getting injured.
You might as well do it right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But like I feel bad because they think they're doing it right, and then they get discouraged, and that's why they don't want to work out. That's why there's like so much negative connotation with working out and exercise. Like people almost fear it. Not because
they do, but bro, I know people that will write a 30-page brief all night, no problem. Could you come to the gym once with me? No.
But just like you said, they don't see the results.
You're going to do a 30-page brief?
But remember how you said in the beginning, like philosophy, you can't see the results right away. Like in work, you can see results right away. Like if you made a 30-page brief and you killed the case and you went, all right, I won my case. But if you go to the gym every day for 6 months and you ain't lost a pound, you're going to be like, fuck this shit. You know what I mean? So it's like they don't know what they're doing. That's why we trying to change like the whole fitness exercise industry. Like stop teaching us this shit they teach you like in school. Like teach you fractions, like how many times you use fractions. You know what I mean? Like no, they don't teach you how to make money.
Guys like me and you use fractions sometimes.
Yeah, metric system, shit like that. But you know what I mean? Like they teach you stuff in school that's not gonna get you rich, it's just gonna get you by. You mean same thing they teaching you about exercise, everything we've learned is like,
get by,
like
but
that.
It's not.
Lift weights, build muscle, walk. You know what I mean? High intensity stuff or low intensity stuff. None of that like middle. Like running and jogging is the worst thing for you, and there's a run club on every corner. You know what I mean? Like
because it's bad for your back and your knees.
It's bad for your joints. It's bad for your back. It's bad for your knees, and then you got to recover from that too. So like you got to recover from life, girls, work, stress. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then you add a workout and running on top of it.
You got to recover from girls.
Yeah.
Come on, I'm sure you got that shit under control, bro.
I give up, bro. I'm retired. But like, and when you run too, you burn fat, and then you burn muscle, and you burn carbs, and so you're not just burning straight fat. So like if you run 10 miles and you walk 10 miles, if you walk 10 miles, you burning straight fat, like nothing else. So you're protecting your muscle and you getting rid of the bad shit. When you run, you burning, like it depends on what kind of shape you're in.
It sounds like, the general message here is if you're going to embark on this, do it right.
Yeah.
Do it thoughtfully and do it with you.
With me,
if possible. Yeah, okay, but before we get into this, there's something else about you that makes you special or makes you sort of better equipped for this. That's right. But for the podcast, right? You weren't always into working out.
No.
You were when you grew up. What were you like? What was it like growing up?
I mean, I played sports my whole life growing up. So, but like I never actually worked out. And then through friends of teammates and stuff like that, we started selling a little weed. Everybody sells a little weed, and then it turned to cocaine, and then it turned to.
It started in high school.
Like a lifestyle, yeah. Like I always hung around older people because of sports. So, people I was around when I was younger, like 14, 15, they doing a little something here and there. And then it's like, I never smoked. So I was like, yo, let me get that real quick. And then I can just go, okay, that works for me. Like, you know what I mean? So like 8th, 9th grade, I started like fucking around a little bit.
That's pretty young.
Yeah.
That's pretty young to get into that.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
no,
I wasn't
I'm just
full-time,
commenting
but
on
yeah,
it.
no, yeah.
Because eighth grade.
And I was always like,
You were selling weed in 8th grade?
yeah, not like a
Damn,
lot,
boy.
not like a lot, but like
Yeah,
my
but
boys,
any at all in 8th grade.
but like my boys,
I was
were,
like a baby.
my boys
In
were
8th
so it
grade,
was
I was like going to Hebrew school and shit. No. So you were okay.
I had never smoked it either. I ain't smoked weed till 10th grade,
till 10th grade.
like the end of 10th grade.
Okay, so then you were selling it, and it picked up in high school. You said,
Yeah,
or it
and
was
I would
still
like it
pretty
would be
small?
like on and off, like a
Uh-huh.
little something here and there,
Yeah.
man, chill for a
You
little
get
bit.
your,
little
you got your
something here
beak
and there.
wet a little bit.
Yeah, a little, you
Your
know
feet
what I mean?
wet,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
beak and your
Just
feet.
fucking around, you know what I mean?
Okay,
$2 here and there.
and then, so when did that sort of pick up?
Like 10th grade, like I had like these dudes. They were like my big brothers, kind of, and they always kept me away from a lot of shit. So when they left, I was kind of on my own, and I kind of just, I picked that up like full time.
In 10th grade, you were just selling weed at school,
Selling weed, yeah.
and you started to make decent money on it?
Yeah, enough to smoke. You know what I mean? That's when I started
Uh-huh.
smoking. So it was like, all right, we sell a little bit. You smoke for free. You
Right,
buy a pair
right.
of shoes here and there.
But then you
like,
become like sort of
yeah.
like the man, right? You know?
Yeah, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, nothing crazy. It was never like crazy amounts, but you got weed, people fuck with you. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
But it wasn't like, it was like a couple ounces here and there, shit like that. Nothing
Okay,
crazy.
okay.
I was
And
still
then
playing ball.
and then that picked up. So you graduated high school.
Mm-hmm. Well, it picked up like junior year, really picked up. Junior year, senior year,
really?
picked up. Yeah, we picked up fast. And it was like, all right, we smoking weed now.
You had a group of guys you did it with?
Nah, you just have friends, and some people do, some people,
I
you know
got
what I
you.
mean? So it's
Okay.
like,
And were you scared to get caught or what?
in the beginning, yeah, but it's like everything else. Once you do it a couple times, it's like,
You're like,
okay.
hey, I didn't get caught the
Yeah.
first 20 times.
Exactly.
Shit, this is easy.
And I didn't smoke either, so I not.
But were you scared? Like who did you live with?
My mom.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Was she like on your ass?
Yeah,
or-
she was on my ass. Yeah.
Oh, she was on your ass.
She was on my ass.
But what, were you scared of her?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You were?
More scared of her than the police for sure.
Right.
Definitely.
Well, that's what always like. Honestly,
Yeah.
man, I always, growing up and everything, man, I was always veering. But the fear of my father, rest in peace, was so much more intense than
Yeah.
the fear of anything else.
Yeah.
Because I was into graffiti. You know what I mean? And then I was gonna get serious. Some guys, in a crew are like, all right, so let's go. You want to go Tuesday? I'm like, fuck it, let's go. They're like, all right, 2 o'clock. I'm like, I'm in school. They're like, not 2 a.m. I'm like, wait, I'm in 10th grade. Like, how the fuck am I gonna get out of my house at 2 a.m.? My dad would kill me. There's no way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when the graffiti journey, I knew it wasn't gonna go. Oh! So you were scared of your mom, but you were still willing to do this.
Yeah, definitely.
And your pops?
Yeah, but
Were they together?
still.
But why'd you say your mom? Your pops was more chill?
Yeah, he just, like he would work a lot. He was kind of like the enforcer. Like she was like the day to day. Like he wouldn't like never go through my things. Like I started doing.
I see. I see.
I started doing my own laundry when I was young too, like 15,
Because of that?
16. Because just you leave
Just
shit in your pockets. And,
Nah, like, oh, don't worry, mom. I'll take care of the laundry.
Definitely.
You have enough burdens. Okay,
Definitely.
so did you get caught
In
high school?
In high school, yeah, but for cocaine we got caught.
for cocaine?
Yeah.
On you?
No, I was in a limo.
You were in a limo in high school?
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
Homecoming.
Maybe a limo. Oh, okay.
Homecoming.
So, well, why did they even come up to your limo?
Bro, like
Snitchy?
we in there. Nah,
Oh.
it's just random luck.
Random luck, right?
We in the dance and like some kid got drunk and they took him out on a stretcher and they were like, "Whose limo were you in?" He wasn't even in our limo.
Oh Lord!
But I guess he like pointed out our shit, so they like went through it.
Again, innocent man,
Yeah.
but not.
Yeah, no.
But not.
It's gonna find you. You can't run from it. If you get away, you didn't get away.
Were you doing cocaine?
Nah, never. I've never done cocaine in my life.
Oh, in your life? Okay.
Never
Well,
started
all right.
nothing.
Huh.
Yeah.
So you're very then, it sounds like you were, I don't know, like none of these stages really sounds like you were out of control.
Nah,
You
I mean,
you were
I was still
sorta-
going to school every day playing sports. Like, you know what I mean? We were
Right.
this was something like after school or after practice, we'd go like trap a little bit or like just the kids at school. You know what I mean?
Did any kid try to jack you or anything like
Nah,
that?
nah.
Well, you went to what
No.
school did you go
I
to?
went to Gulliver.
Gulliver.
Yeah,
Ain't no
jacking.
jacking.
Yeah, and no, doing that.
Yeah, ain't no jacking.
That's
there.
why it was
Shit.
so easy.
Ain't nobody fuck with you there.
Yeah, it was so
What,
easy.
Gulliver? Wow, so that's like a great market.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Like
great.
kids with money,
I would literally just
no
leave my.
risk, no,
I would literally just leave my car. I had the Ford Explorer. You know, they have the codes on the Ford Explorer.
Oh yes.
So we'd like leave my car at Toys R Us, and like I'd give some girls the code to the car, and like I'd come back after practice, and there'd just be money sitting in the car. Like I wouldn't even have to do shit. Like they would go to my car after school, hit the code, grab the shit, go to like somebody's house to have like a little party. They would all pay
You had
for
this
it.
shit.
Yeah, it was just like, you know what I mean? Why wouldn't I do
That's
this?
like a
shit? You know?
Tesla robot. Like you
Yeah.
just God damn, boy.
Shit was love. But yeah, then we got in trouble for that shit in that same weekend. I got my girlfriend pregnant at the time. Now I have my daughter who's 17.
How old were you?
I was 17 when she got pregnant.
That's super young.
Yeah. So we got kicked
And you
out
were
of
at
school the same
Gulliver?
weekend. Yeah.
And you got kicked out of school same weekend.
Mm-hmm. Good times.
That's young, bro. That must have been. What was that like? Were you?
I was so dumb and so like naive and so like I didn't even, the shit didn't phase me. Like,
didn't even phase you, huh?
No.
Wow.
And she lived in Orlando too, though, so I didn't like see the whole.
Well, you had an out of town girlfriend in high
No,
school?
she was from down
here. Who
here.
is this guy?
She was from here. She ended up going to stay with her dad. Went to Orlando like middle of the year, but like it was I didn't see it. Like I didn't have to go to like doctor's visits and stuff because she was out of there. So it was like
interesting.
I was working and trapping and shit. So it was like it never
you
really
weren't looking at the what do you call it?
Yeah, like
the
fruits of my labor. Yeah, I wasn't
and all that.
It wasn't like every day I'm coming home to a pregnant girlfriend. Yeah. It was just like business as usual.
Business as usual.
Yeah.
Wow. And what'd your mom say?
I don't really remember, to be honest. But
she was.
Yeah, they weren't too happy about it. The school had sent me to therapy though, because like when we got in trouble, they're like, you guys got to go to counseling and shit like that.
Right.
So I made sure I dropped that bomb during one of like the counseling sessions. So I had like a little.
Why not?
I mean?
They'd be like, the weed ain't the problem. I'll tell you. You want to talk? Like they sent me this for some weed, but I got something to talk about.
Because if we weren't in like a public setting, they might.
Would you like a drink, brother?
No, I'm good for now.
Okay.
Appreciate you. Yeah, thank you. Good to go. Cheers.
Salud.
Cheers.
Salud, bro. Okay. So, what did you do after high school?
So high school, I went to FIU for like a semester, but I was like, so I got kicked out again the second time, and then
kicked out of Gulliver.
Yeah, twice. So like when I got kicked out the second time, it was like 2 months left or like a month left. So I just went and got a crib. 'Cause I'm about to have a baby, pitching and shit heavy.
So you just had like you had money.
No, I had money like that. You know what I mean? Like, and I had to like hide it too. Like
you had money.
Yeah, a little something.
That's good. But even having a little something in high school,
yeah.
Maybe you don't realize because you were doing it. How crazy that is.
It like started because you go to Kids with Gulliver, like they go to clubs at like 16, 17, swiping cards for like 5-10 bands. It's like, bro, you know what I mean? Like my parents got money.
They grow up fast.
Yeah, my parents got money and stuff, but like it was like a couple dollars here and there for the weekends, like nothing like to go to South Beach and go to the club and like stunt. So it's like, okay, we want to do this, and we got to do some of this too. So yeah, one of my boys actually went. I'm not gonna say his name. He knows who he is though. He gave us like $2,000 in high school to go back home because he wanted to get like some shit for his car. His parents wouldn't get him, so he was like, "Look here, you take this," and then boom, boom, boom. But we ended up getting in trouble, and they took a bunch of it when we got in trouble. So it kind of like fucked it up.
Is that from the homecoming?
Yeah.
Okay, so after homecoming, you graduate from where? Gulliver?
From Gulliver. Yeah.
Gulliver.
They
kicked you out, but you graduated.
Not allowed on campus, not a walk, no prom, no none of that shit.
But you
got that diploma though. Thank you, Raiders.
There you go.
Yeah.
You send your transcripts later. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So So after you went to FIU.
FIU for like a semester.
So you're FIU like, dog, I'm making more money than all this shit.
Yeah.
You just like the money was just adding up or what?
Like it was good. Like, you know what I mean? At the time, for that age.
Just give me an example.
I mean, what, like 2 G's a week.
Profit?
Yeah.
It's good money, bro.
I mean, but now you look at it now, like, yo, that's 100,000. Like that shit.
Well, now it's different. Even now, like if you're just like, this is what I'm doing, bro.
You can't
live in Miami for $100,000.
You can't live in Miami for $100,000. Especially not over here.
But back then.
Yeah, back then. Yeah, that's why I said I had the stash house right there to Cuesta 2. The yellow building.
The stash house
to Cuesta 2, baby.
Now, why did you have a stash house?
My boy just hooked me up with a realtor, and he was like,
but what did you need? You needed to.
We were getting like 100 pieces, 150 pieces. So I was like, we had to put that shit.
So you could put that in like 2 closets. I mean,
but I was, at the time when I started, I was still living at home. So I was at my mom's house.
So your weed had an apartment, but you didn't have an apartment.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Like we had stash houses, like different girls and like people's families.
You brought it from California?
No, I didn't bring it from anywhere.
Somebody brought it here.
From somewhere.
That's the best way to do it. Yeah. Why deal with the transport? Hey, I got 50. Okay, are you here? Yeah. Well, why don't you put it to you bring it to my feet? Okay, here's the money.
Yeah.
Why?
They would like drop it off in the crib for me because we were like this.
You just had an automatic go. They drop it off, did you?
I give them keys in my car and everything. Like, yo, call me.
Well, the plug is a second relationship.
Yeah, fact.
Because you guys are both making my money. You know what I'm saying?
Like, but even before that, like we had a good relationship way before that. I didn't even know he was a plug. Like that's how tight work he is.
That's what you want the plug
like my
to be.
boy for years, and we chopping it up. And I know he like dibble and dabble, but
right, but you didn't know he was the
when
plug.
he started dropping them on me, how he was dropping them on me.
That's who you want the plug. Listen,
yeah, he taught me a lot.
When you meet the plug and you're like,
mm-hmm.
that's the right plug.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's the right
he taught
plug.
me a lot, like how about being quiet. Because when I was younger, Miami flashy, like you down south, you in the hood a lot and stuff. It's like very like you wanna stunt and stuff.
Sure.
When I got around him, it was like none of that shit,
bro.
None of it. We trying to stay out here. You know what I mean? We trying to stay out here, not be here for a season or two. And then
so
gone
he
for
kind of okay. And then you were just kind of just wholesaling essentially.
Yeah, just peas. But we take a lot of shit to like Tallahassee, Gainesville, Orlando, shit like that. Probably move like half here, half there.
You just had somebody drive it up?
Yeah. If it was a certain amount, I'd drive it up myself.
Yeah.
But like anything under 50, like
what would you pay someone to drive up there?
Like 2 G's drive up like 20, 30 pieces.
It's good money. 2 G's? People pay less than that, bro. People do way less than that.
Like 100 pounds, shit like that.
100 pounds?
100 a pound for like 20 pounds. That's 2 G's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Take it up the road. And like I like to take care of people too. Like
and you want him to feel like he's paid well, do a good job.
Yeah.
You don't want him to feel like halfway there. You know what? They're paying in the ass. They didn't fucking
I didn't had one of like my boys. He was my boy. He tried to cuff like he was getting some money back. And he was like, "Oh, it's this much," and like I just happened to check with my boy, and he's like, "Nah, it was this much," and he's like, "Nah, because I didn't." And he, oh shit, this is five stack over here. My bad. Like, okay. But people take advantage. You know what I mean?
Like, when it comes to money.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, people.
And
you give them opportunity.
Here's the thing too. You never know what kind of difficult predicament the man who you're dealing with is in, including mostly probation. I tell people, of course, I was a criminal defense attorney for 15 years, and people come up to me and always, they ask me, it's not just help me with the cases. Hey, I got the situation. How do I avoid problems? And a lot of them, like all my people keep getting in trouble because somebody gets caught and they snitch.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that? I go, never ever deal with someone on probation.
Yeah.
Because they're probably backing up 20, 30 years. And guess what? If they have a kid, bro, they're snitching. I don't care what kind of honor they have. So if the guy's not on probation and doesn't have kids, all day.
Yeah. That's a good rule.
Probation. Do not, bro, just check them out. If somebody's going to do serious business with somebody, check, is he on probation? How much time you backing up? You backing up 10 years just on that shit? Fuck no.
I was going to reinstate that shit too.
Fuck no. But anyway, okay, so now you're in college, you drop out of FIU.
Yeah.
And you're just full-time?
Yeah.
What does your mom think you're doing? She hit
don't ask, don't tell. You know what I mean?
She knew.
Yeah.
She knew.
So I caught...
The moms know.
I ended up catching, right out of high school, I moved to Key Biscayne. I caught a cocaine case. So I caught a dope charge
possession
when I was 18, not distribution.
How did that happen?
Key Biscayne, you know what I mean? Like, we wilding out there. Like, I got the whole hood out there. We fucking, you know what I mean? So...
Well, but how did you get...
They did like a drug sting on me. So
people coming in and out and shit like that.
Yeah, somebody said something, you know what I mean? Like, we loud, wild, smoking weed all day. Like, it was a matter of time before. So then they pulled this kid over, leaving my crib. I had just sold him like a half ounce. And he told on me.
Powder?
Yeah, powder. And then they came, they got me. I had like 7 grams left in the crib and then like a couple pounds of weed. Yeah, that's why it was like, they were still talking about, because I sold them a half, you know, but still a couple pounds of weed ain't shit, you know what I mean? Unless you had 25 trafficking and shit, that shit ain't nothing.
Right. Mm-hmm. But still, it's not
like
great.
The seven.
It's not great when a cop
comes. The 21 grams of coke was way worse than the 2 pounds of weed. You know what I mean?
True.
Way worse.
True.
Way worse.
True.
So that's when I learned, like, okay, no cocaine. Like, let's go to the weed. Because like I caught that case and I was fighting it for a little bit, and I had just caught a trespass.
And what happened with that shit though?
I got probation. A year probation. I violated once for dirty urine. Got like 2 weeks. They reinstated probation.
Dirty urine for weed.
Yeah.
It's not just don't deal with coke, just weed. Don't have a gun.
Yeah. See,
that is the key. That changes everything.
First case, I didn't have a gun, so I was chilling.
As you know, but all the cases, like, bro, even if a guy's got fucking like almost a kilo of coke with no gun,
you gotta have at least like 3 to get better. Right.
But to get federal, it's gotta be even more than that sometimes. If it without a gun, they care less.
Chilling,
it's gun. that's the main thing.
Gun Friday.
If you get caught right now, somebody gets caught, not you. If somebody gets pulled over, they got 20 little baggies of coke and a fucking $2,000 on them. Bro, they'll get out of
probation. Yeah, it's time
probation, bro.
Yeah. Anyway, gun's a game changer.
So anyway,
I know it like that though.
Okay, so you were already getting getting in trouble in
Yeah.
2 weeks.
And I tried to go back to school. I went to Dade, and then I was like, this shit ain't for me.
Why
So,
wasn't it for you?
I just
Is it because you were too busy winning in life?
I guess I just
Or
didn't want
what,
to go
like,
sit in the classroom.
Why,
and,
why
like,
would you sit?
I don't got time.
Here's the thing. I had to sit in the classroom because that was my life,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because my whole track was, I'm not making money now. I'm getting the education, then make money later.
Mm-hmm.
But you were already on a different track.
Yeah, and then like I just didn't know what I want to do either. Like if you know you want to study law, like you got to go to school. Like I didn't know. What I
So
wanted
you
to do.
knew, right? So I
So
knew.
it's
Okay,
like,
I got to get through this.
I'm not
to
gonna
get
waste
here.
my time and sit here and do something I might fail. If
But
I'm a fail, I might as well go down swinging right now.
But
And then like a lot of my friends died when I was younger, so I was like,
of what?
car accident, ATV,
Car
drown,
accidents? Drowning? What the hell?
Yeah, wow.
Oh,
He drowned. He was getting low. Got it.
how did he drown?
Caught a cramp. 15 years old.
Caught a cramp
Cramp.
in his leg or something?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, what, he couldn't even.
Because they were trying to swim out to the boats from like the houses.
Oh, they were way out there.
Not way out, but you know what I mean.
Fuck.
Like, far enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he drowned. Yeah.
Huh.
So like I never felt like I had time. You know what I mean? And I had a job. Like I just had a kid. So
Well,
I'm
how much
thinking,
were you
like,
making back then? 2,000-3,000 a week?
And when I was like 18, yeah, 17, 18, like 2,000-3,000.
But what about later on? I mean, you were
I
talking.
was doing like 50K a month when I was like 21, 20.
Well, of course, you're gonna walk in Miami-Dade, 50K a month.
Nah, but
Fuck
that was after.
all.
That was after I dropped
okay,
out.
okay. But you know what I mean? Like, yeah, if you're making 50K a month, yeah, you're not gonna feel great in a fucking Miami-Dade community college.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
That shit don't last.
Yeah. You know, like you gotta just be like, I'm making 50K a month, but I want this. Okay, so you're making 50K a month, huh?
I mean, that on a good month, yeah, 50,
good
like
month,
anywhere
huh?
from like 30 to 50 probably.
Yeah, chilling.
Yeah.
So, what are you bought your own place or did you?
I mean, I had the crib in Brickell Key, and then we had
That was for your week. That's not for you.
Yeah. I mean, I would go fuck around there from time to time.
Right.
But then I had a house in like by Mary's Coin Laundry, 24th and 25th, like Southwest, right off 27th Avenue, US 1. I had
What
a
was
crib
your
over there.
lifestyle like? Were you just?
Oh, we go to the club every night.
Oh, it was you
Every
were
night.
out.
Yeah, we were partying. Yeah, because it's like I had to hide the money because like I couldn't go. My parents and my family don't condone the shit, and it's like okay, we do this all day, and then it's like, all right, we just go party at night and spend it on whatever, and then come and do it again the next day.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, you get in trouble when you start buying things, right? Because all of a sudden they're saying, okay, you own this house, you own this car, you own this building.
Yeah,
Let's
like I
look
had
at your
no credit.
taxes.
I had no credit. I never
Let's
had
look at
credit.
so that's the thing. If your name's not on big properties, then
I was on nothing. Like,
So-
when I got a job, I had no credit. Like I never had anything in my
that's
name.
why it's always
Barely ever
better
had a
to
bank
spend the
account.
money on the drugs and the hookers.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I've said that from day one. And okay,
But
so
yeah, partying. Definitely spent a lot of money partying.
so now were you working out at the time?
Nah, fuck no.
No, but you were always athletic from your.
Yeah.
So you sort of had a base of athletic, sort of, athletics, as opposed to some people who never did, right? So then what happened, bro? Bro, the gauntlet fucking fell.
Literally, yeah, it came down, crashing down.
It came down. So how many more years were you able to trap before the gauntlet came down?
Like 10. I had like a 10-month run.
10 months?
Like a year maybe.
A year
Like
going
a year
hard,
going
going, man, that 30 to 50
hard,
John.
Yeah, it was
right?
good times,
And
yeah,
then,
good times.
and what happened?
Some dudes I was dealing with, they ended up getting robbed. They thought I had something to do with it. They put a hit out on me with a confidential informant. You remember those little Kendall gangs? Like, I don't even.
Oh yeah, which Kendall gang?
TNS.
TNS, yeah. What, I thought they was more like Little Havana.
I don't
Were they in
know,
Kendall?
but that's
TNS.
I guess,
I remember that shit.
I wasn't really. No,
That's
was that
old
them?
school.
No, I'm tripping.
Or
It was-
IMP?
No, it was Syndicate.
Syndicate. Yeah, those guys came after me.
Syndicate.
Yeah.
So one of those dudes, he was like you said, he was on probation from his old case, and I don't know, dude. I never met dude, and like you know what I mean. I met him in the jail. And he was like, "I saved your life." I'm like, "What?" Because he looked crazy. He got tats all on him and shit. And I was like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "Yeah, I saved your life. I'm the one who told." So I was thrilled. I was like, "What?" That shit blew me. I ain't know
I'm the one who told. What do you mean?
Because he's like, the whole case going on. All I know is they trying to kill me.
Okay, they're the one he hired.
Yeah, they hired him to kill me. So he's like, he sees me finally. Like we see each other in the holding cells, and he's like, "Hey, Casey, real shit. I
And then,
saved
well,
your
why
life."
is he locked up then?
Because he was on a probation violation, and they got to make it look like he's on the murder for hire case because they don't know.
So
he's
then
snitching.
why? So he. Oh, okay. So they came to him and he says, "Oh, I can work off my time by snitching on this."
Well, I think he went
what?
to them because he caught a case while he was on probation, so he had to work. So when they came to him, that's why I never thought that
So
they
he
would,
just thought perfect opportunity
exactly,
to snitch
you
on
feel
these
me?
fuckers.
And then like really bring the case up too, because it was like over like a 2-week period. He was wearing a wire on him, like getting them to go to Home Depot, buy cleaning supplies, like talk about the plans. Like they were supposed to come give me the money, like put a gun to my head, and then they were gonna strangle me and rob me, and they were gonna give him a bunch of the money and blah 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 blah.
Who
blah.
were these guys?
It's just some kids. One of them actually called me the other day, like 2 weeks ago. Not even 2 weeks ago, like 10 days ago.
But
Last Friday.
they went down for that, didn't
5 years, 6 years, 12 years.
5 years? There were 3 of them?
Yeah.
5,
2
6,
guys
and
and a
12?
girl. Yeah.
The girls, bro, you gotta watch out for that.
Yeah, I don't
shit,
know what they think.
bro.
Little girl from St. Brendan, like, bro, what you do?
I know, bro, but these women,
Yeah, they are,
bro.
like,
They'll get you involved in anything, bro.
This was all them though. This I don't know, bro. I don't know because I feel like they went to him because they owed me $50,000. They was kind of scared a little bit. They went to him like, "Yo, can you rob this dude
like,
for us?"
Where are those guys now?
I know one called me a day. He's down here. I
Okay,
guess.
well let's get
The other one's still in jail.
Well, why don't we let's beat the ever loving shit out of him?
Ain't got nothing to do with that shit. That's a government witness right there. You ain't even heard a government witness.
Well, we can make a self-defense case out of it. Remember, I can play around with this.
Facts. But they hurt themselves.
Fact.
They hurt themselves.
They already got deeper.
Yeah. They set me up. They put me in the winner because I never worked out. So if they didn't do that, I never would have went to jail and worked out. So appreciate
at the end of the day,
appreciate
why? Where do you think you'd be if that never happened?
Dead or in jail forever.
Or you'd probably be in jail for some other shit.
Yeah.
Got you. It sounded like you were, trying to play it safe, but you were.
No, but like I was like the people I was around too, like my best friend's in jail for murder. You know what I mean? Like he's on America's Most Wanted. Like I was in
America's Most Wanted.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. Like we were like I was around.
I get having friends who are down, but look, 8 of my 10 best friends are in America's Most Wanted. All right, I'm a normal guy. Everything's fine.
No, it was like that though. Like there was a lot of.
So what kind of like Miami motherfuckers or what?
Yeah, down south Goulds.
South though, the Goulds, Richmond Heights.
Goulds, Richmond Heights, all that shit.
What's the roughest area there? Because Richmond Heights was rough back in the day.
I'd probably say Goulds back then.
Goulds was always crazy.
But now like all
West
that
Bryan,
shit.
before
West Bryan, Florida City,
but that was torn down. Most of that shit
104, the Ave, you know what I mean? Like all that shit is just it's going down everywhere. Florida City, you know what I mean? Naranja.
I remember when I was a Killian. It was like a third white, a third Latin, and a third black. And remember, there was no internet. And like basically, like it was like since Arvida when the Richmond Heights kids came in. In my elementary school, I probably had one black kid in each class. I went to Calouse Elementary. It's all Latin. West Kendall, 137th Avenue. West,
West.
And then I get to middle school, and the Richmond Heights. These are the Richmond Heights kids. Yeah. Whoa, these guys are tough as shit. And they were all cool and everything, but so you were out there. We used to go to Flea Market USA.
Yeah, 186 in US 1. Yeah.
Got some speakers there.
Yeah,
I got my first gold tooth there.
Yeah.
The mix?
No, I'm saying we was in the mix.
Right. Wow.
We were out here.
Okay, so you got caught and you went to prison.
Federal prison.
How long?
I got 65 months. I did like 4.5.
How old were you?
22.
What was that like?
College?
What was
just
it?
Like
It was
a learning experience.
Low?
Low security.
Yeah. But it's still not minimum.
No.
People understand, like the low minimum is camp. That's not a secured facility. Low is still jail. Yeah. Low is still jail, but it's a little
lot less risk involved.
But like, did you get any fights in there?
A couple things here and there, nothing like major, but like a couple of tussles here and there.
I hear in if it's state, you're gonna fight.
Oh, state, you got it. Yeah,
state, you're gonna fight. Yeah. But feds, lows, you can.
That's why I like it. You know what I mean? It's a lot more you chilling. And it's a lot of like, you know what I mean? Like you a little up or higher on the ladder. Everybody.
Well, there's some fucking financial crimes guys that are like very rich.
One of my cellies had like a big Ponzi scheme, so he taught me a lot of shit. Like he didn't know about it.
So he taught me all the good.
Yeah, but he like taught me like just different like things about like stocks.
Right.
I wouldn't
exactly. He look.
You know what I mean?
Those guys are still smart in other ways.
And he didn't have like he was involved on like the low like he didn't know like he should have done due diligence. Like I read his paperwork. You know what I mean? Like. It's easy to get caught up with all the financial shit. So he got like 5 years on the shit.
And you know what? Most people are like, they never get the guys on Wall Street. They just get the guys on the street. I'm like, no, they get the guys on Wall Street and fucking put them away for fucking decades.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
But not at the same level as the drugs. You know what I mean? Like, if you did that much drugs, you would be death penalty. You know what I mean?
True.
Like you get $30 worth of crack, you get life sentence. Like, you steal 30 million, and you can get like 6 months. But 30 million, you'll do more than that. But I take your point. I agree with your 30
point.
million in dope,
but also, here's
forever
the thing.
gone.
When you're on Wall Street, guess what? You're not on the street. You're not. Mm-hmm. If you're on the street, there's a better chance of detection.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people are like, yo, why do they bust more people in these kind of neighborhoods or that kind of for drugs? I said, well, there could be a lot of reasons, but first and foremost, they're outside more.
And violence.
They're outside, and police are called for other things, and then while they're there, they're like, hey, wait a minute, what the fuck are you doing?
If there's no violence, you're never really getting caught.
Yeah, violence
Yeah.
is the worst. Or guns.
When something bad happens,
And guns.
yeah, exactly.
Any guns.
Yeah.
Even if it's not violence.
Yeah.
If a gun was found,
I'm saying they're not even looking until something happens.
right.
Like they don't care.
Especially nowadays, police are very, at least like in New York and DC, bro, they stay the fuck out of your way. The last thing they want to do is bother. I mean, cops in New York. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Pardon me. I don't know. Maybe a different environment.
Yeah, it's a little different down here, but yeah, they're not like trying. Unless you're doing something, they're not really looking for it. Like if they stumble on you, they're gonna take it.
Okay,
But,
so you get to federal prison.
Mhm.
Were you like, fuck? Like, what am I doing here?
Or
Or were you just fucking rocking like you always are?
I don't even remember, honestly. Like it was
sad?
cool.
Were you sad?
No, it was, and like when you
Were
got
you mad?
Nah, because I think I was like happy to be alive. Like I always just kept telling myself, like, "Yo, you're alive." Like,
You're just like,
alive.
you
know what I mean?
because
'Cause it
oh
was
my
like-
god, you're just like, thank God they
So
didn't
it's
go through.
like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like I'm
That's
thankful to be
what
alive.
is-
So
So were you like, oh my god, I cannot believe these fuckers?
yeah,
Were you like, wait a minute, what?
yeah, it threw me because I didn't know for a while too, and like
And
I
then you
didn't-
got
I
in
didn't get a
trouble on
phone
the shit,
call.
and you're
Yeah.
like, first of all, I'm trying to deal with these motherfuckers trying to kill me,
Yeah,
and now you're getting me.
Right. I'm like, how I'm not going? What? This is crazy.
Wow,
hmm
damn, those fuckers
Yeah, they got
over
me.
some money,
Yeah,
and they went to listen, that's very premeditated. They should have got more time. than
yeah,
that.
right.
My
You know,
God,
you know how it
talking
works.
about cleaning supplies? What? You're a freaking maniac.
Yeah,
If you're talking about cleaning supplies.
yeah. No, I read the whole thing. I read all the transcripts.
Wow, man. Okay, so tell me about how you started your fitness journey in prison, because that is the the
Mhm.
fulcrum.
Yeah, that makes my life meaningful.
Tell us about that, and when did that happen?
We just there and we worked out a little bit here and there, but it's mostly like sports, fucking around a little bit, like you trying to underground network, meet other criminals and do that stuff. But then one of my boys won like one of the competitions, and I really wanted to get in shape, like especially come back to Miami, like this run look good, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, so
take
you
a
were
shirt off.
thinking, okay, and I got 3.5 more years. I'm coming back
Yeah,
to
like
Miami.
because I was never patient enough to work out. Like I didn't want to go to the gym every day.
That's why you like sports.
Yeah, but I still didn't play sports either. Like I was trying to make money and party. That's it.
Make money and party.
Yeah, so like when I got to the gym,
Did
it's
you
like,
want like a ripped body? Or you
nah, I
didn't
ain't
give a
give a fuck.
you had to rip
Yeah,
money.
Exactly. I didn't give a fuck.
You had to rip money, man.
So it was like
Could you bring me that stuff, baby? So I could roll one up real quick?
it was
Thank
just
you.
like, all right,
Like a
well, we got the time to do it, so let's do it. And then
Right. You have time. You have time to read.
read a lot.
You have time to develop in different ways that you'll never have.
I feel like everybody should go to prison for a
I-
couple years. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
I-
remove from
it-
society for a little bit.
Right. And,
Yeah.
a lot of my guys, because I had so many guys that had to come to terms. Prison time, I had guys, I got them deals for 20 years,
Yeah,
and the whole family fucking preached to me every day
Yeah.
because I got them 20 years.
yeah.
Because it could have been that much worse. Yeah.
20. You coming home? You got a release date,
Bro. Yeah.
Mhm.
So very difficult conversations, but a lot of my guys, guys freaking out.
Yeah, it's stressful.
Like I got my wife and kids.
That's why I'm glad I was in the whole
And
time.
he had like 90 days. It was like an alcohol,
Yeah.
third, fourth DUI.
But still, if you're not used to it,
not a jail guy. No, not a jail guy. And I go, bro, you don't have to worry about your wife, your phone, your kids. He's like, what? He's like, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What was I saying?
Mhm. And just I see guys, and I think there's an incredible opportunity in jail to develop yourself because of the
Facts.
time you have.
You got to use it though. A lot
You
of
have to
dudes don't
use it.
use it. Yeah,
What do
a lot
they do?
of dudes play dominoes, gamble, drink, smoke.
Were there a lot of drugs in there?
Yeah.
What, like K1?
K2. Yeah, that K2.
There's no
Damn, I forgot about that.
You smoked that shit?
Once by accident. That shit had
shit's
me laughing in the
crazy.
locker for like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
But I seen
bro.
dudes trip the fuck out. Like,
Well, because
bug
everybody
out.
was doing that shit.
Yeah,
Because
they
if you're on
bug
papers,
out, yeah.
that's
in
why it
prison,
got so
in jail,
big.
they doing it too. Yeah,
And then jail. Why is it big in jail?
because you get drug tested in jail, you fail a jail
Same
drug
shit.
test, you go on 9 months box and you
Man.
get shipped to Alaska because you're in the feds.
Were guys doing coke and shit?
Nah, they don't want anybody trying to do an upper in jail. We
Bro,
tried to find some ecstasy one time, but we couldn't get our hands on it.
How the hell would you? Guards. It's always the guards.
Usually, yeah, guards visitation.
Well,
Usually
so-
guards.
I worked in the Baltimore City jail for a
Mhm.
year and a half
Oh shit.
as a public defender doing bail reviews.
Mhm.
So every time the guys got locked up, first thing I do, I go in the pods with them, talk about, boom, get all the information I can. We got a bail review coming up. They just got locked up. And, bro, well, first of all, I mean, Baltimore's like
Yeah,
the biggest drug city.
grimy. Yeah.
Everybody's coming down.
Mhm.
But then I visited guys who were there for a long time. They were jacked. I mean, so high And I was like, oh wait, is this a? Are
Like
you a bail? No, I go, are you a
heroin
bail review client? Because I thought you just got off the streets. Like, no, I've been here for 3 weeks, baby.
They got all the plugs.
I'm like, bro, but then it was always the guards.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was there was a guy from BGF. You know that gang? It's like the Black Gorilla family.
Oh yeah.
And he impregnated
Officer.
3 different officers.
Over how long of 1 year?
They were all pregnant at the same time.
Jesus, that's
this
winner
guy was
right
the Don Juan. That was after I was. I was
definitely
there.
goes down. There's always be like one dude chilling in the office all the time.
But that goes down, right?
Yeah. I forget. I'm literally like I forget about all that shit, and as you speak about it, it's like flashbacks in my head.
Although I mean, I guess it's a little different. This was local, but whatever. Jail's jail, right?
Yeah,
Fucking jail, motherfucker. Jail,
there's
motherfucker.
a will, there's a way.
Shit.
Yeah,
so it was always like, and it was funny. I'm like, let me tell you, 100% ain't none of the public defenders doing that for sure. Like it was just not. It was always the guards and. I mean, I didn't know about
defender. They think public defenders.
Public defender, bro. I'm like, they're nah, it ain't like that, bro.
Maybe the girlfriends, and the guards.
Girlfriends, but I know the guards because
they'll throw that shit over in tennis balls and shit. In prison, they got like they be throwing tennis balls.
Oh, really? Just over like over the yard and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they have drones now too.
I bet. Yeah. That's all type. That's what I'm saying. Like they gonna get it in there, like drugs. Because a cigarette, I remember a cigarette was $10 for one cigarette, and this was back in 2000.
$10 for a cigarette.
One cigarette.
God damn, man.
Not a pack of cigarettes.
But you're not allowed to smoke, right?
Nah.
So how do you do it?
Fucking in the shower and outside.
In the shower, in there a guard outside?
I mean, you got to know who's on duty too.
So you watch that shit. See, the inmates will watch you all day long.
Yeah, we know who's cool, who's not. Who, you know what I mean? When the camera, this shit, the motherfuckers live there. It's our house. We live here. You come and go.
So did you meet some good friends?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Good dudes. Really good dudes.
Right?
Yeah, really good dudes. Good experience.
You meet some assholes too?
Yeah, I guess. I try to
because
stay away from those.
I mean, you think jail, one would think just kind of off the bat, like there might be a high number of assholes in
here. Yeah, but I mean, and everybody's innocent too. Nobody did it.
Right.
But yeah, there were some good dudes. Like we just had our workout crew, you know what I mean? So we worked out. These
motherfuckers who don't. Okay, so let's talk about the workout.
Yeah, that's the craziest workout.
Tell me about an average day of workout when you're in prison.
So average day, let's say Tuesday, wake up at 5. We'll go do abs outside, go to breakfast, leave breakfast.
Wait, you could go outside in the morning?
Yeah, you can go out like on a rec move, like before breakfast.
And what do you do for abs?
We just go in the room and do like dip, like actually the craziest shit ever. Just like everything slow, control, like 2-minute sets, like just like V ups, toe touches, but like the form had to be perfect. We probably do like abs like 35 minutes. You know what I mean? Like shit cramping up the whole time. Like wow.
And that's before breakfast.
Yeah, before breakfast. So then we go back in for breakfast. Then we come back out. And then we come back out, we do a circuit training at 7 o'clock, and it was all body weights. We go in like a little room, they have mats and shit, and we do like 20 burpees. Then one person goes, another group goes, 20 burpees, then like 20 push-ups, and then you just keep going up. Like,
and then how many? Tell me the number. I want to hear the number.
We get to 50 burpees, you know what I mean? 100 this, 20, like just whatever you can call, we're gonna go there. Like we did 2,400 squats straight one time. It took an hour and 9 minutes. Like just down.
20.
We've done like 100 burpees straight. Like obviously, I think I hit like 78 before I had to stop.
78 straight burpees.
Yeah, but like jumping, like you got jump in that bitch. None of this like in the
none of these pussy ass burpees.
I ain't say it like that because I'm older now. I can't really fly like that no more. My shoulders
burpees
fucked
hurt
up.
that bad, bro.
Like, yeah, like I'm talking about like blackout. Like I got to the point so many times where I thought I was gonna die and black out, but like I know this dude's watching me, and I'm the only white dude like 90% of the time.
So you had to be extra tough.
Yeah,
or what?
Like, nah, I ain't quitting. Nobody's quitting. Like I'm not quitting. Nobody's beating.
How was the ratio? Was there a racial issue or what?
Nah, it was Florida and a low, so it wasn't like you know what I mean.
Right.
Whatever. I mean, I had dudes when I was at the building like tell me like, oh, you can't hang around with boys when you get up the road, right? So I used to hang around like black dudes, like so dudes would like come back from prison, you know what I mean, like getting transferred. You know what I mean? Like going to cases back in the building and they come from prison like, oh, when you get up the road, you can't like deal with them like that. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll cross that bridge when I get there, but you feel me? Whatever. Cause you from Florida too, and like Miami, they'll scoop you up. I mean, like those real white dudes.
Oh, really?
Like
So in Florida, a white dude who's down, fuck around with a black dude.
Yeah, Florida.
But California is way more like
California, they on that. Yeah. like the real,
that's
like
harder to navigate in California.
Yeah, like the real white dudes, like they didn't like me very much. You know what I mean? Like they wouldn't say it to my face and stuff, but still, like you even
What,
talk
like
to
dudes from like Central Florida or something?
Nah, like just dudes, because you have dudes from in the
All over
feds
the
from
country,
all over the country, so you get those like ABs. You got a couple dudes that done got their way down,
Oh,
and like they won't say anything to you, but they're like,
but they
oh,
don't
you're
like
a
the
race
fact you're hanging
trader
out
and
with
shit.
black dudes.
Yeah, just
Did they ever try to, hey man, hey come here?
Nah,
let's hang
they
out?
wouldn't do that. They ain't like that. I didn't play on the white guy basketball team too. So.
They didn't like that. But they wouldn't say anything.
Nah, they wouldn't.
Well, if they wouldn't say anything, then that's not that bad.
Yeah, nah.
Wow, I thought the pressure was a lot heavier.
I mean,
they won't even say nothing.
You go to like one of them spots, like
Even what
California.
How about medium?
I mean, it depends where you are. Like the more west you go, the more
politics.
Yeah, more geographical politics.
It's
type
just
shit.
there's a little bit of politics, but not quite as much.
Nah, yeah.
And what about street gang stuff or now feds? That doesn't.
I mean, it's there. You know what I mean? Like it's there.
Bloods and Crips and all that stuff. Yeah.
But again, you got a low and you in down south. It's not as like prevalent.
Right. Did you have MS-13 over there?
Nah, hell no.
They're in DC.
Yeah,
So I represented a lot of those guys and stuff.
Yeah, they're crazy motherfuckers.
They're big there, but still in the Maryland prison system, compared to the blacks and the whites, they have DMI. Have you heard of this? Dead Man Incorporated. They're the white guys in Maryland.
Yeah.
They do the dirt for the Black Gorilla family. They're the craziest motherfuckers. So I've had a couple of those too. Bro, you know, but anyway, you want to avoid that shit.
Yeah, facts.
So, okay, so you were doing, let's get more into this workout. You do 2,400 squats in one day.
Yeah, like in an hour and 9 minutes.
Now, did you do that to give your life more meaning? Did you do that so you could sleep better?
No,
or what was it?
Leg day was Wednesday. Last week we did 1,200. This week we did 1,700. So it's just the next number. You know what I mean? Like, we just like, when you get to a number, like, we do like 2,500 push-ups. We do like, it was just like, okay.
Wait, what do you mean 2,500 push-ups?
Yeah, in a day, like straight through.
In a day.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So how many sets? So you're just like from wake up until bed, you're going to do 2,500.
I don't even remember how it went down, but I just remember one day like, we had to hit a certain amount for like the week or something. It was like, all right, we got 2,500 left.
Did you make a weights, like fill up water bags? And
a lot of dudes did, but like we would just do like more dips, pull-ups, like, but everything was like, shout out to Bezo, like slow control, like perfect form, like bro, it was insane.
So you guys were you guys like the workout clique?
Yeah, it was the workout.
That was
prison.
your thing.
Like if you ask anyone in the prison system,
you guys were the guys.
That's the prison where everyone works out, and like there were like different groups, and like our group was like the group. Like I was number one on the yard. Like I ran the shit.
Wow. Yeah. So it was all about that sounds really positive.
No, it was dope.
My God,
that's why I got lucky to go to a place like that where they were working out.
They just happened to be really into working out.
Everybody was into working out.
So that's how you build your status in that jail.
Mm-hmm.
By how many push-ups could you do?
And that's why it's perfect for me. Like, good thing we're not gangbanging because I got short arms. I'm wet, you know what I mean? But it worked out perfect for workout and body weight.
I think you get by no matter what, brother.
Yeah, but
I think you get by no matter what the fuck it was.
Pull-ups, dips, and push-ups. It's hard.
But that's
it's hard for them to beat.
And were you like? I think probably your youth athletics kicked in. So okay, that shit you did that. When did that start? You said you did 5 years, right?
I did 4.5. That started like the very beginning of my third year. Or like second year, like 2.5. Like beginning of 2014. I started or 13.
Okay, so then you get out, and what were you like? Yo, I'm gonna be a trainer.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a trainer. I was telling everybody I'm gonna be a trainer. Yeah, facts. Like,
you're obsessed with fitness at that point.
Obsessed.
What were you eating, bro?
In there, like
tuna,
oatmeal for breakfast. Like with you get like milks all day too. Like when I first got there, I couldn't drink a milk to save my life. After that, I got like 20 milks and be chilling.
You just train your stomach.
Yeah, facts. But we have oatmeal for breakfast. Then you come back out and have like a pack of peanuts or some shit. Then you go to lunch and it's set schedule. So it's like burgers or chicken or fish or you know what I mean.
Were you all like together, like trying to get the right foods and everything?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you know what I mean. Like we would eat, we would basically
so you guys go to the commissary. Look forward to everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
no, it's
like, fun.
Damn, I gotta have an intense workout.
Yeah, it was dope, and like you pushing, like you're not gonna quit because like we're gonna talk that shit.
You know what? I bet there's fucking people who did the same time, the same place, and had a miserable time.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
They're miserable.
Yeah, that's why I know like working out. Like I don't care where you are. Like you work out, you'll feel better.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we did that shit in there, and we had a blast.
But I tell all the guys, I go, listen, you can't do your time and go get out and then get better. You've got to change in there.
A lot of these dudes are like, oh,
you got to change in there.
When I get home, it's like, what you gonna do when you get home, bro? You ain't done nothing. Play dominoes and poker the whole
right. Who are you?
Like, what skills you got?
Right.
What you gonna do? Get a job and become a millionaire now?
Right.
You think because you get home, everybody's gonna celebrate you and like you just welcome you home?
Nobody know.
Fuck. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you get out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
What happens? What was that like? Getting back on your feet.
I went to a bunch of jobs. I was riding a bike. You know what I mean? I didn't have shit.
Like a career?
But no, like to the gym.
Oh.
So no gym would hire me though. So I went to like 9 gyms. Nobody hired me because of background. Then I went to Legacy Fit. They hired me. I like begged them. And then Manny put me on, like taught me everything, like was on my ass. Like I'm talking about worse than prison. He was on my ass. But it made me a killer.
Did you get your certification?
Yeah, I got like 9 certifications in jail. Like we would
you
call
got
the
the
test.
ACE and all that shit?
Yeah, no, I didn't do that. I didn't do ACE. I
or
did like
whatever.
ISSA. I did NFPT.
Okay, so you left. You already.
Yeah, I was strapped. That's why I was like, I'm gonna be fine. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting a job, and then I couldn't get a job.
So you went to Legacy and you worked as a trainer.
Yeah.
And then what happened? Were you like, oh shit, like?
I was there for 5 years, and I even bought into like a little piece of the company. He let me buy in, and then we just kind of reached the place where it was like it's not a good fit anymore. Quarantine hit, and it was just like this time to make.
But now you've got professional athletes that come to you, don't you?
Yeah, I've trained some professional athletes. My boss used to train a lot. Like Manning used to train a lot. So
why do they come to you?
Because they, it's serious. You know what I mean? It's like
what do they want? Like what do they come to you and they're like, look, Sean.
Well, some of them used to be scared of me. I used to have 2 dudes that played for the Bears, and like they used to say like dudes would talk like they scared, and because Legacy was tough. Like we would push you, like really push you, like to your limits and past your limits.
Past the limits, right?
Yeah, like, it was tough. Like we fuck you up.
No limit, past the limits.
Yeah, way past them, way past them. Yeah. But like you know what I mean, them dudes when they get in like the end of their career or they contract year, or they, had a bad year before coming off an injury, and they're like, yo, I want to be like that dude, and they make their mind up. They're like, yeah, I gotta go see him. I mean, sometimes they'll shy away from it because a lot of them don't want to work that hard. So they'll be like, I just want to go chill in the off season, and it's like,
right.
You know what I mean?
Well, look, listen, a guy who's been in shape his whole life, like it's nice to go to the gym, do your own little workout. You don't have to kill yourself every time. That's appealing. And I was stuck in that rut for a while.
Well, I do that now. I don't, you know what I mean?
It's nice, but listen to music and it's like.
I don't listen to music. I can't listen to music.
Or listen to, what do you listen to? Podcasts?
Silence a lot. Now we got the TV on in there. We put like sports on because football.
I go in waves. Sometimes music,
but I hear music all day.
And other times, I
hear music all day.
With the same fucking the gym music,
the classes and stuff.
Those fucking remixes of like.
Well, we don't play those. No, we don't do that.
Bro, I cannot deal with.
We bumping straight like gangster rap and reggaeton and some country and shit like that. Yeah.
All right.
But it's gonna be my music, but it's still
gonna be your music.
I hear it all day because if I'm not happy, they're not gonna be happy. So.
And then do you basically package like a whole fitness plan, including diet?
Nah, most people diet like if you pay for it, like we'll give you a diet. I guess like I will, because I do online training too, like for people stuff like that.
Because the diet, look at the end of the fucking day, bro. You can fucking run your ass off for half an hour on a treadmill, but one fucking Snickers is about the same amount of calories.
Yeah.
Or Snickers and a half. So it's like, dog, like if your thing is really losing weight and boom. Yes, you got to work out hard, but you got to look at fucking calories. You got to cut the calories.
Yeah. Especially when
it's because it's so much easier getting the calories than burning them.
Facts.
So it's easier avoiding them.
Yeah, it's tough. That's why you got to find out, like, okay, and you eat like the same shit every day. Once you figure out, like, okay, this is how much I can eat. This is what I eat like a motherfucker though. Like I eat.
But you how many meals a day?
Well, during the week I rarely eat. Like I'll have 2 smoothies in the morning during the day, and then I'll eat like maybe like 1 big meal at night or something. But like I eat whatever I want, but I've been working out for 12, 13 years straight.
Your body's just like
I'm a fat burning machine.
No, exactly.
That's why it's like I'm always like, yo, just stay away from like sweets and fried foods and like processed shit.
And you can eat whatever you want. Like don't fuck.
But if you eating the right stuff, like it's hard to really eat that much of it. You know what I mean? Like if you having like a little bit of like vegetables and then you having like some lean meats and stuff, like you can't. Oh, it's hard.
Right. Well, if you're eating that healthy.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, but if you eating like
I ate too many string beans and
exactly, it's impossible. So it's like stay away from.
You ain't gonna want to eat that many of them anyway.
Go build muscle, and like I want you to build muscle anyway. So like I don't care if you eat a little extra.
It's about making it a lifestyle.
Lifestyle, you feel me? Exactly.
That's what it's about.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell you what to eat.
Special weird mission.
Exactly.
Because that mission's gonna be over.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got to commit to.
What do you think about creatine?
I'm doing this forever. Creatine's dope.
Creatine. Do you take creatine?
I've gone in waves on and off. I just get lazy. You know what I mean? Like I don't really care. Like my whole thing is like I just go to the gym and lift. Like I don't like that's just what I do for my mind, my body. Like I don't really. But creatine's dope. Like
what
creatine,
about
phosphate,
pre-workout.
Pre-workout. I'm a caffeine crack addict.
Yeah. How many cups?
I'll do like 2 Celsius a day in the morning, like back to back.
Celsius is shit, bro. C4 is the real one, bro.
I mean, they're all good. C4 makes you tingle.
I know the tingle.
You're crazy, motherfucker. Yeah.
That's why. She gave me a Celsius. I go, what? My ears aren't even tingling.
It always says something about the people that want to tingle. Let me tap that bitch real quick.
What do they say?
What do they say? You just showed me, you crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, that's for the fucking maniacs. So let's talk about, what about steroids? What about tests?
Nah.
What about?
I mean, like I got on tests when I was 28 because my testosterone was 180. Because I was working at Legacy, like stressed out, no sleep, no AC, like destroyed my body, working like 16 hours a day, 7 days a week.
So
like,
then you took some. What did you take?
But they put me on something, and then like my ex girlfriend, she does that for like a living, so she put me on something else, and then
Yeah.
my shit went up to like 1100. So I'm off everything now. I just did blood work yesterday, but I'm usually like 700-800. But like if you don't need it, don't take it. Like don't take the steroids. Don't take the just let your body do the work. Your body's capable of crazy things, and like just let it work. Because as soon as you take something, it's gonna make something else to level it out, and then you could have like shit going on. It's like,
there's always a give and take.
Like don't cheat the grind. Just put in the work. You know what I mean? Like don't cheat the grind. Like
don't cheat the grind. So all right, now what's the goal?
To change the fitness industry, so people feel comfortable working out and they like it, and it becomes like not like I have to go work out. Like I'm gonna go work out because I want to, and it's like a 7-day-a-week thing, not like 3 days and like
Make it a
job.
lifestyle.
Like, yeah, like everybody works out all the time.
Everybody works out all the time. That's always the key, you know. I've been through all kind of shit in my life, and ups and downs and all this, and my issues, subs, and everything, you know. But since I was 16 years old to right now 45, I've never gone more than 2 weeks without working out.
Yeah,
that's what keeps me
sane.
And
I go crazy without it. It's more of like a mental thing. That's why everybody talk about mental health. It's like, all right, well, get your physical health, and then you'll have mental health.
Mental health again. Mental health is mental. It's hard to, you know. How's your physical health? How many push-ups can you do? You get a six pack.
You do 20 push-ups, you'll feel good. You know what I mean? Like it releases chemicals in your brain.
Like
it helps. And when you see yourself and you like what you see, like you feel.
But
better.
What is it? Look. My brother, for instance, lives in LA. He's a trial attorney, amazing attorney. Had hundreds of jury trials. Family, makes money, got his shit together. He refuses. He will not go. This man's incredibly disciplined.
You don't know what he's missing.
This man, he does. He worked out for a while years ago with me and Booby. I always pushed him. There's a lot of people like this.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
They got
They
got a bad feeling, taste in their mouth from it. Like something happened and they had a bad experience.
But he says, "Hey, I like it. I just
they don't like
there's something else. There's something else. There's some kind of mental block.
I don't know. Like it's like you never want to do the things you're supposed to do. It's like
you never
once you avoid it, you just keep avoiding it. You keep avoiding.
But you got to do the shit you don't want to do.
That's where the discipline comes.
You got to do the shit you don't want to do.
All right, this time I'm going to work out every day, no matter what.
You like David Goggins?
Yeah, he's crazy. He's nice.
His running shit.
His book's dope though. Like he's you know what I mean, inspiring. You know what I mean? Like he'll make you feel like a bitch.
But running is a great one because running is the one you just immediately go.
I hate it.
I know.
I hate it.
That's what he says. He hates it too.
Yeah, I hate it. But it's like bad for your body. You know what I mean? Like
what do you recommend
gym,
someone
lift
do for cardio?
Lift weights. Go do like a set of leg press and push that sled a little bit. Your heart's gonna be beating out the thing.
You'll burn mad calories.
Heavy set of legs. I'm not trying to burn calories. I'm trying to build so you burn when you're out of the gym. You know what I mean? Like you have to build to burn. Because if you have a fast metabolism, you're gonna burn. Right now, we burning more because we got fast metabolism, right? I only got an hour in the gym, so I'm not trying to burn. That's like working for minimum weight. I'm trying to build, so I burn the 23 hours a day. Because if I have more muscle, I'm burning more calories.
You just burn just being active, you mean?
Yeah, really? You got to burn calories to stay alive.
But what about like HIIT workouts? Like, no, why not?
Because
this is the real deal right here.
You're taking away from building muscle because you're moving too fast. So if you're taking away from lifting the correct amount of weight, now you're not building muscle, and the whole job is to build muscle. Like the anti-aging is muscle. Like your mental health is muscle. Like everything is build muscle.
How many seconds between sets?
I mean, it depends who you are, what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, what's the exact goal? It depends for who, for what. Like, I don't really count sets. You know what I mean? Like, all right, I did 3 sets. I still got some juice left. Like, all right, let me do 4. All right, I still got some left. Let me do 5. You know what I mean? Like, oh, today I'm a little beat up. Like, I did 3. All right, I'm good. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's a field thing. You got to be in the moment.
See, guys have been doing it for a while can do that.
But that's what it is. Exercise is like art. Like, we don't just, all right, what if it's too much that day? What am I going to do too much? Like, obviously, you have rule of thumb 3 to 4 sets, but, like, it depends what we're doing. Like, what if we just doing straight one exercise and we'll do 10 sets. You know what I mean? Like, it depends what we doing. What's the goal?
Maybe we'll do fucking, 2,500 push-ups. I don't know.
Like, my shoulders feel good and everything feels great. And we could do it. Like, let's knock it out. If not, then maybe I have to do this.
What about, so I've been boxing the last couple of years. Amazing workout.
Yeah, it's a sport, though. It's not a workout. I mean, like me, workout is exercise, like progression over time, consistency.
Well, the thing is, I always do my weights.
Yeah.
And then
I feel like that's where
boxing.
the fitness industry is fucked up because people think you play sports to get in shape,
But
and you're supposed to
right?
get in shape to play sports. So go work out in the gym for a couple months, build up your strength, build up your conditioning, then go box. If you boxing and you don't have conditioning and strength, you're gonna get hurt, and you're not gonna really be good because it's a lot of technique and it's a lot of fatigue.
Well, I mean, after a while, you'll get in better shape.
You will, but
Sure.
still, like you're not gonna get in shape.
These are different
like,
things.
It's a sport.
These are
you know what I
different
mean?
things.
Like, yeah, it's a sport. It's like not like, all right, I want to get in shape. I'm gonna go play football. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. It's a sport. Can you get in better shape playing football? Yes, because you're running, you're moving around.
So, do you do any martial arts or anything?
I mean, I did jujitsu for a little while, but now my neck's
What is
fucked up because I have like a disc damage from like an old injury. But it was cool. You know what I mean? Like, definitely. But I'm not trying to get hurt. So like,
what else should somebody eat? What else should they take? What else, if somebody's watching this?
Just go to the gym every day and lift some weights.
Just go to
lift
the
heavy
gym.
shit, get stronger. That's it. It's that simple.
That's it.
That's why everybody like, no, it's that simple. Like, it's not a military secret. Like, get stronger. Weights get heavier. When you can't lift 5, you lift 10 because you got stronger.
Right.
And you overcame adversity because you feel good.
Weights.
Yeah, go lift weights. Learn perfect form.
Lift weights.
You know what I mean? Like, really take the time, feel your body, see what you're doing. But like, lift weights, get stronger. Lift weights, get stronger. Strong people have healthy lives and they live good and they run around and they're happy.
When I go to my, my 25-year high school reunion, which I went, it was obvious what the Fountain of Youth is.
It's weights. It's muscle.
The gym. It's weights. It's that was it. The people look great. Obviously, were the ones who go to the gym. Simple as that. So
and they're the happy ones too. Happy people. You don't see like sad people at the gym.
That's why like the gym is like it's a pretty safe place because like nothing ever. I've been to gyms. One time I saw like one little argument break out. These are random people from society.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Nothing happens because everybody's
you go to a bar or something. There's always a fight.
Right.
Because those are the people that aren't happy because they're trying to drink. I mean, you go to the gym, you feel good. Like you feel better. Everybody's like, oh, like especially at the gym. Like, I had a long day. I'm going to the gym, not like I'm going to the bar. And those are those type of people that you see that look like shit because they go to the bar.
Man, look, bro. Honestly, man, I think you'll win no matter what the fuck, man.
That's
I just think it happens to be gym right now for you,
and
it'll probably stay like that. So, okay, how does somebody reach out to you if they see this and they're like, "Fuck, like, let me see what this madman is all about"?
Sean Casey 305 on Instagram and Rawfit 305 on Instagram. Pull us up.
Fit, man.
Best decision you ever made. Pull up. Man. Yeah, we got you.
Did you hear this shit?
We got you.
Anyway, subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.
Appreciate you,
Sean motherfucking Casey.
Thank you very much.
Dang.
You man.
Got it, bro.
That was love.
Till next time. Woo.